Hello everybody, my name is Ethan. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone for Kaiserreich as Sweden. Let us continue on where we last left off. So, we are doing some fantastic work overall. Unassigned divisions. Yeah, we have a bunch of Ukrainian troops now over here. They're trying to push their way through Iceland. Iceland doesn't really matter anymore. We are slowly going to send this one militia troop up to assist this one infantry who's been there for a long time, just defending against endless waves of Entente forces, which is just excellent for us. We got the 9th Armored Division from the United States trying to push their way through. Strengthen democracy. So again, I don't think the United States can really join the war, at least not anytime soon. I don't know when they actually can. Or if they could theoretically do it right now, which, again, they might be able to. I honestly don't know. What is required for the United States to actually do anything? Saudi Arabia wants an aggression pact? Sure, I'll sign that. So I'm going to maybe, and I don't know why these are not all the same division. Because they look like they all have the same name to me. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just keep them there for now. We will definitely use them. There's no question about that. Because I feel like maybe I probably want to start sending some of them over now. So let's start up a brand new small army. Just of a nice 21, 22, 23, and then a nice 24. Again, these guys basically all suck, and they have a lot of them no strength, so it doesn't really matter too much if they all sink and die. Which is why I'm not too concerned with this. And they're all going to deploy over there. How much? 2 out of 5, 8 out of 16. There's not actually a ton of supplies here, unfortunately. At least not until we can actually capture something a little bit more substantial. We are still trying to upgrade our port here. Every level of port will be able to support, a handful more troops, obviously. Please just march into this territory a little bit faster. Thank you very much. Yeah, so you're basically completely on a nice secured island. Greenland, how many troops can you actually support? Four divisions, but you're actually taking up 0 right now. 2 out of 5. You're going to deploy all the way up to the north. You get to deal with 16 divisions. So we can actually station a large amount of troops in Newfoundland until the time comes that they are required. 2 days to get there. 1 day, 5 hours. 1 day, no hours. Of course, taking over Quebec is going to be very important because it's going to give us even more ports. Is this area still complete? Yeah, there's still so many enemy ships. There's also a lot of enemy ships actually in the North Sea right now as well. You said to do not engage. But it looks like nothing actually too bad's happening. Absolutely no enemy ships other than a handful on our coast, but that's really about it. Another naval invasion for southern Norway is about to begin, but again, I'm not too concerned with that, honestly. United Britain is still looking like it's completely A-okay. This Horse Division is slowly marching its way to secure it. There we go. So we'll just keep on dealing with these tanks for now. Of course, we're gonna... Indo-Chinese units declare war on the Kingdom of Siam. Does that matter to me at all? No. Okay. It does mean that your volunteer forces are now going to disappear, but I don't know how many volunteers you're actually sending out. And all these guys are just slowly getting shipped off, trying not to die. How long do you actually get there to reinforce that militia? 1 day, 22 hours. A massive group of troops have shown up, so we're now slightly oversupplied, but honestly not too bad. All things considered. And yeah, so that's actually for the entire region. They are marching through these next 2 guys. And then the other guy, we're going to march to that province, securing a nice little base. And then you keep marching over here. So we're going to have these 3 provinces under our control. which is probably going to give us secure control of a handful of these more northern states as well. I don't know if I can get them to strategically redeploy up there, though. At least not right now. So we got the tank division over there. I just don't think the Canadians actually have many troops in Canada itself. Base in low supply, I know that. More invasion of the Germans through into our naval bases is absolutely not going to work because our coast is more or less completely secured. Give or take a few, maybe like slightly spotty areas. And there you go. So they've left. I'm actually going to secure a handful of territories, at least with my militia, just so that we're no longer getting the encirclement penalty for that troop. But, you know, I want that area under my control. Primarily, I'm actually going to delete this front line here for right now. Because I'm actually going to deploy these troops, I think, in here, or at least for right now. We can actually deploy more... Build more submarines. More and better submarines, I think, is going to be what I'm looking for. I mean, these submarines are actually not better than anything else that I've actually put out. Put you in charge, throw you over here. Might as well, why not throw you onto this front line in Iceland? You know, just get you out of here. National austerity has been passed. And what else can we actually do? Well, what can we actually do in let's keep actually do naval dockyards. Keep actually making our navy a little bit better. How is legitimacy looking for all these governments? Very, very strong for everybody. Fantastic. So I would like to get more manpower from the Ukrainians. Joint training exercises for everybody. I don't think that's really necessary. You're going to push your way up to there. And I think that should be fine. Of course, we don't want to leave this base. That'd be not suicide, but it would be pretty bad for us. Yeah, so now we are taking very slight attrition. Only 9 out of 8. It could be a lot worse. Okay, just defend this province. I know you're not really dug in right now, but you know, hopefully it's not a huge concern. Okay, let's keep on marching down south, securing as much of Canada as we possibly can. Swedish troops are moving in. Again, we have not seen a single Canadian soldier in Canada so far. Oh, no, there they go. The Canadians have finally decided to show up, but we have 726 defense, even with our low supply, is just actually incredible. I can't get them to strategically redeploy, which kind of sucks. So how long until these guys actually reach the front lines? We're looking at about 15 days. Is not wonderful. But we'll just hold this front line for now. Quebec is securely in our hands. Which probably means that they are... Oh, okay. We actually have some troops showing up over here. Now, all of you guys, deploy your way over here. Make sure the Canadians... Or not the Canadians. Why is this 2 different fronts? Why is this 2 different plans? It's clearly one long front line. Oh, it's actually not. Okay. Well, okay, you're here. The rest of you are there. Just deploy up to the north. I guess we don't actually need the whole army. Just the stinky Germans trying to outmaneuver me. I would go and say that's actually incredibly rude of them to do. Yeah, they're trying to do another naval invasion. Ah, it's not working. It hasn't worked the last few times you've tried it, so I don't know what your plan is. Okay, so we got some French and British troops deploying their way up to the north. Oh, we also have troops down here as well from the Canada. So actually, you 2 horses, fall back on London. That's literally your job. You're the London Defense Force. I don't know why you were considered not have enough organization to do anything, but sure. Okay, you also apparently are upset about your orders, but just ignore that. Okay, we actually did get pushed back a little bit, which kind of sucks, but not much we can do about that there. Again, our defense values are so incredibly high that I am not worried at all about really anything. You know, compare that to where we were just a little while ago. Please. Is there really not enough supplies in here? No, the supply numbers are fine. I don't know. Okay, maybe not in Scotland, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Get our troops to reinforce. A large amount of German troops are actually trying to pour their way over here. This front line here is dumb. Don't be over there. You're here. You're here. Okay. You actually hold off for now from the attack. And just keep on going down the tree, please. Yeah, the French are going to deal with that province on their own. I'm not going to worry about it too much. You are going to leave in 5 hours, so we can go and attack into there. Of course, you just stay down here for now. It's fine. I don't know why they keep not actually deploying properly. Even the troops in Norway deployed, or troops in Iceland deployed properly. Yes, we're still slowly trailing. The tank's probably going to take forever to actually get over there. A whole month until they can actually reach the front lines. A massive Canadian Navy has decided to show up. Not fantastic. Yeah, the AI is extremely upset by all of my naval operations, but I guess, you know, to be fair, I can understand. Yeah, just arrive into Newfoundland, because I don't want to run supplies even lower here. Yeah, so again, just try to make sure we can at least have some more supplies in this general area. You hold off. You know what? You just deploy down here. You go to Aberdeen. Get down to the south. Capture this province. And you are slowly making your way up to the north. Another neighbor. Okay, Southern Norway, I literally just am not even going to look at anymore because really any dangerous threat isn't actually real. Yeah, we had one Canadian ship show up, and that's, or one Canadian, like, motorized division, which really doesn't even matter that much, all things considered. So when these guys are ready, we're just going to ship them way up to the far north. Yeah, the invasion, it failed. Unsurprisingly, given the past 15 attempts. So their defenses are quite high. And now with the Ukrainian army here, Iceland should actually maybe fall, which would be nice for us. Our reinforcement divisions have arrived. Build more of you. We can actually start putting troops into our signal company. Why not? Because we have how much? We have 4.8 thousand support equipment. We'll use a handful of that. Another invasion of southern Norway. Again, I don't think it's actually going to work out too well for them a second time. I'm kind of annoyed that the Germans have actually landed so many troops here. You go here. You take over that. I don't know how you have any organization. Or how am I at low supplies? Okay, because I'm dumb. I understand why I have no supplies. It's because I wasn't actually sending any ships here to resupply my troops. That'd be a fantastic reason as to why I'm not actually getting any supplies for these troops. So everyone else looks like they're doing an A-OK job. Who's trying to invade here? A massive amount of troops. You go back and reinforce this. I'm actually going to start building... If I lose that port, that's actually going to be really bad. I'm going to start building another port right here. Throw that to the top of the queue, please. And you guys are going to last stand. Defend to the death. They're taking a pretty bad penalty, but even then, they're actually still doing pretty okay. But they have so many ships that I can't risk anything happening here. Which does suck. You all actually reinforce here. Delete these front lines, so you can redeploy to where you need to be in the future. I guess you just hang out here. I'm a little bit annoyed that I let the... You know what? 15 divisions. How many men are there? 9. There we go. Now you have perfect 24. Please stay here. Did I actually have all these on the void? No, you don't on a void. So you just go to Hull. Which hopefully you can get to without actually, like, just straight up dying. You do have some ships here. A massive amount of enemy ships, though. Like, that's a significant amount. We're getting shore bombarded, which is not fantastic. That's actually a 25% penalty. I didn't actually know it was that bad. So a massive attack. Again, taking Quebec significantly alleviates much of the problems we would have in an invasion, of at least losing this port. But it looks like we did secure it. Fantastic. So our last stand worked out quite well. You guys, you go and reinforce this front. Just to make sure, again, nobody lands in southern Norway. You go to reinforce this. I guess you're just kind of stuck, unfortunately. Your reinforcements coming in. Naval invasion into eastern... What? Where? What's considered eastern Canada? Arctic Canada. Okay, this area. A naval invasion. Are they trying... is this eastern Canada as well? Yeah, so... Well, it might be on the islands. Or it might be in this port again. Okay, so we're doing some fantastic attacks. We have pushed them out into a handful of territories. That one guy is pretty well defended, but he's a Sardinian troop. He's not even a Canadian. 400 attack onto you. Canada, where are you on this list? Because again, yeah, Canada's the only major power on here. Okay, they're trying to invade again. It's not working out. Yeah, the only good troops they really seem to have are not even Canadian forces. The Wolves of the Baltic, fantastic. Okay, we need to at least get our fighter upgrades as well. Wait, is the British government in exile again? They're not in exile. There's no way. No, they're not. So I don't... Or was it the... Was it the British government? Am I crazy? I'm actually surprised I'm losing... Oh, there's actually so many troops here. Oh, there's actually a lot of pop-ups going up here. They're trying to sink my boats. Extremely, extremely rude. We are pushing our way through here. Oh, you're that guy. Who's the one in yeah, so far it's you. So far nobody's actually died. As far as I can tell. We've taken some casualties. That's true. You know what? Delete this plan for right now. You guys are going to have a fallback line of right here. Of the entire army except for this cavalry division. But he can't really do much. He's just kind of stuck. Just slowly try to fall back. Don't get overrun. I don't want... Britain, you keep all of your stuff, because honestly, I don't want it. It's really not going to benefit me at all. But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.